folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our comic for today is Exiled, Issue 4 by Whatnot Publishing. Now, there is violence, beating, blood, killing, explosions, aliens, transformation, and violence in this one. So if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Alright, here's the team. Pretty sure it's all the regulars. And let's dive in. So when we left Roach in issue 3, he went into mountains, to a cave where his father would go. You know, always tell him I'm going to meditate and reconnect with nature. But that wasn't true. And he follows with the cube map that his father left. He goes into this cave, and now he's roaming inside. He has an inner monologue on how for 20 years he lived in his father's shadow, and it destroyed his marriage and his career. And as he's going deeper into this cave, we see an alien come out of the water and watch him. And now these aliens, and he looks like a combination to me. He looks like a combination of Predator and the blue aliens from Avatar, the Nabis, Mobbies, those ones. That's how that's how he looks to me anyway. So he's watching him, and Roach approaches this wall. There's shiny tubes, and he's looking, and he's like, "Mother of God." And the alien is holding some kind of device. He's looking at him, and it's like an X-ray device. You can see that his skeleton is not normal, not entirely human. The the arm and leg bones are weird. As Roach continues to approach this wall, another alien who's species of female jumps out. She's about to attack him, and then the alien leader, I think he's their leader of these aliens, he's like, "No, stop! It's Morgan's son. He told us he would arrive one day." Apparently, it's something his father has told them. So this alien guy is a friend. Was a friend, and Roach's father was his friend and his leader. And he promised that he would help these aliens that are called, one moment, I'll even pronounce this correctly. I have one hell of a name here. The, the K-Phallics. K-Phallics, I'll write it on screen as well, but yeah, something like that. So they've been there for millennia. They've also been sent into the planet as prisoners, back on their home planet, because they believed their religion. They were ostracized and and branded and everything, and then shipped off to Earth because they still believed in the old ways. And for millennia, they've been trying to find a way to get back to their home planet. And with their religion, they believe a Messiah will arrive and take them back home. Now, Morgan, Roach's father's plan was to try to get them, to assimilate and live among the humans. And but he didn't get to it. It looks like what the murder alien guy, which he is one of these aliens. That's his species. He didn't lie when he said that the Corps has murdered Roach's father. They're the ones that got rid of him, it seems. So yes, he tells them, the alien leader tells him all of this, and shows him the symbol, and Roach tells him, I'm not Messiah, and all that. And then we move on to Roach's ex-wife. She's tied to a chair and being beaten by this. I think it's the other group, the not the core group, the ones that want the the aliens to get inside and just live among humans without them knowing. So they're hitting her. They keep asking her about the cube. Where's your husband's cube? Now, of course, she has no idea what they're talking about. And one of them says, go a little easier on her. And then we move. Let me check. I think after that they move to. Yes. Before we move to her, little alien child gives Roach a blue crystal, like the one that came out from the cube. He says it's a gift for the Messiah, and Roach tells him to save it. Oh yeah, I forgot. After that, the alien leader says we'll throw a baptism for Roach. Yeah, then the wife gets yeah, and then we go back to the core. That dude and the Jill girl, the Jill woman, they're talking about about Roach and all of this. How Jill tells him he is his father's son, and discussed that he disappeared and he's going to ruin it, and how Morgan. Okay, apparently Morgan was sent to infiltrate these aliens to get information about them from within and prevent them from going up to Earth, going up to up above with all the people. But they lost him, and he became a believer of the alien religion, as they say, and that. And they again watched the video, the camera in the last issue they had. That was them recording for Roach, and they couldn't. The guy says, I can't believe that this is under our nose. How Morgan kept a secret here. So Jill says, he's gonna tell him where the next ship. There's the ship that is supposed to arrive. The K Phalanx, they want to get on it and return to their home planet. The core doesn't want them to do it. They want them to stay hidden below. And she says, well, he knows she says the Roach now knows the location of the next ship. And he tells her, no, I didn't tell Morgan everything. So Morgan didn't know, and he couldn't leave a clue for Roach then. Then they discuss what they're gonna now do. They have no other choice. They're gonna now execute an extinction. Yeah, that's it. A purge. Sorry, they're about to purge all of the aliens. All these cave phalanx aliens. Okay, let me just check something. It's just a lot of transitions in this issue. Okay, there we go back to Roach. We see the symbol up above on the wall of how they were branded back on the planet, but the symbol became their strength later. So the baptism begins. They're all standing around the circle in the water. Roach is naked. The alien leader guy goes with this necklace. And okay, so what this is Roach's father. He infused him with a skeleton of one of these aliens, of the Phalanx aliens. I'm just curious, when the fuck did he do that, and how Roach didn't fucking notice? I imagine that would have been quite the operation, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, and before that, they know where Roach is and where the Phalanx aliens are, because when Roach was in the hospital, the guy implanted a tracking chip on him. So I was wrong. He didn't develop the spine from the gas. Maybe just awoke it in him. But anyway, and now they know. So the baptism continues. Then the leader alien guy pushes Roach down below the water. And then again, we move on. We move to the core. We move on to right to the core. Yeah. Sorry again. There's so many transitions here. Yeah. Okay. We move on to the core. They're standing in front of. They're standing in front of all of them. All of the soldiers. Right. Standing in front of all the soldiers, instructing them what to do. So apparently, for years they've been planting these bombs in the entrances to the Cal Felix's hideouts. And Jill presses the button, and they make them all explode. And that's it. The purge is beginning. It's to trap them in so they wouldn't be able to escape. And so it begins to go back to Roach. He's starting to transform. The bones, come out and everything, and he comes out, this hybrid of a creature, of a human now, and everything. And he's like, "What have you done to me?" And then he explains to him about the skeleton that his father took from one of them. And he's like, "From who? I can feel them, the alien." And he says it's the one you've been after. So Roach came there to the cave to find the killer. He's the killer's been purifying, and they actually talk about him that yeah, he wants to purify their race, because all those that have chosen to live as humans or take over bodies of humans, they need to be purified so the Messiah would come. The alien leader doesn't agree with his methods, but is not going to stand in the way of his desires. That's a weird phrasing for that, but alright. Then we move on again to Roach's ex-wife. I think it's the chief. It's his chief of police. Just because of the glasses, I think that was him. He bursts into Nora's apartment. So he's one of the guys, the aliens that want to infiltrate Earth. And he says, what have you done? Because of what you've done, the truce between them and Core has been broken, and now they're all fucked. And while he's slamming this Josh guy into the wall, Nora, first she was lying on the floor. She grabs the gun, a really bloody big one. I guess it's for one of theirs. And she starts shooting them, and then she shoots him in the leg. And he falls. And he's like, "I was just trying to help you. I was trying to protect you." And she said, "I don't need any help." And she just fucking kills him. Well, she had the element of surprises. I guess I wasn't expecting her to get up. Poor woman, Jesus. She's been through a beating. Then we go back to Roach again. He's now fully transformed, and we now see the killer alien guy. He tells him that, for millennia they've been waiting. Will you help us get to the ship? And Roach is like, "I am not my father, but I will, I will, I will not disappoint him. I will help you." And he said, "But before we go, there's a woman I need to see." Also, the murder alien guy takes off his mask and everything. I'll look for his name in a moment. All right, they go to Nora's apartment. The alien murder guy standing outside. Roach goes in there. Nora's just packing them up in carpets, all the bodies. And she had a lot of carpets in her apartment, apparently. And he's like, "Nora," and they hug. And he says, before that, she tells him, "Oh, your theories were right, Roach." And then he tells her, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." And she said, "I'm sorry too." And they're hugging, and that's it. That's where the issue ends. All right, let me find the alien guy's name here. And alien names that are hard to pronounce. There's his name. That has a cool transformation, though. Ah, okay. His brother Kalix or Kalex. I'll also leave his name here. As fuck me. I don't know how to pronounce these. Okay. Let's go with the start. Okay, so they are the same as usual. You see, there's Roach, there's the cube. Oh, wait, let me get that closer. There's the cube. Is going in there. You see, there's the alien leader guy over there. There's the people behind him. He doesn't notice them. Oh, at least in this one, there's no nudity for me to have to censor. You see, that's that symbol. And there's Roach asking, "What do I do now, Dad?" And you see, that's the device he has. So it's kind of like almost an X-ray one, and it's showing that his skeleton is not normal. You see, right? He kind of looks like the Predator, but also kind of like the blue Avatar aliens. A little bit. I don't know. You tell me. That's how he looks to me. And then you see there's the female alien swimming towards him. He's touching it. It's like it's all real. So yeah, great colors. I love the green and blues here. Okay. Whew, what a roller coaster this series turned out to be. Holy shit. Just keeps progressing and progressing with each issue. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, shit, there's fucking action finally. Oh yes, well, what a continuation. I wasn't sure how this would continue. I thought that maybe he would fight Kylax. I thought that he was gonna find him and maybe finally fight him, but then oh, there we go. I was right to not be certain if the core really were the good guys. I mean, maybe they're not bad guys, but just I don't get why they're so against just sending these aliens back to their home planet. Now I get it that it's used as a prison for these guys, but I don't know. Is the Earth gonna be destroyed if they're sent back? Is that a concern? In that case, why don't they say anything? I mean, yeah, it all all happened pretty quickly. But I mean, okay. On one hand, I kind of get them being against Morgan's idea, because just letting these aliens are just going to be in their natural form. That's going to freak out a lot of people. That's going to cause a lot of chaos. It's not something. It's something that if it was done, it should be done gradually. Not like this where suddenly they all just appear. So yeah, I get their point being against that idea. That would not end up well, I think. But also just destroying all of them, purging them is also really fucking extreme. I mean, just send them back. It's not like they've been. I mean, yeah, there's those who have tried, took over human bodies. Fair enough, but just send the ones that want to go home. Send them back home. But who knows? Maybe there's a massive problem with that. Maybe the Earth will be destroyed if they do that. For all I know, that's left to be seen. Oh yeah, holy shit! There's so much action in here. A lot of progress. I was when I started the issue as I got to that part, I was wondering, oh, does this mean that Morgan maybe had sex with one of these alien ladies, and maybe Roach is a hybrid? But no, I suppose that wouldn't make sense. Although it looks like he worked for Core for a long time, I guess that would be weird. But again, when did he have the like how did he insert the skeleton into Roach? Was it done surgically? Did he inject him with something? I mean, granted, maybe it's like spoilers for the Stephanie Meyer book, The Host. There, the aliens are like these little sort of bug creatures, and they just put them. They get into the body through the ear, if I remember correctly. But I mean, this wouldn't be the same. But maybe the process is done in not in a very intrusive way, and then it just grows on the skeleton, so it's not a problem. I just imagine if it was something that would be surgical, you'd have to find excuse and time for that. Yeah, holy shit. What a progression. And I mean, at least, some sort of closure for Roach. All the stuff he thought he's been seeing was real. And now at least he can confirm that he's not crazy. And hey, at least now his wife believes him, the ex-wife believes him too. Well, I wonder if in the end of this they'll get back together. I hope they do. Eh, well, it'll left to be seen. So yeah, holy shit, this is so action packed. I mean, not to be mean to Berserker, but and I'm thinking of the pacing. I mean, maybe you can say the pacing is a little bit too quick, but still, sometimes these situations things can escalate really quickly. And although maybe the pacing is a bit faster, I still think it's much better than where issues where not much happens. At least here you're already up to date and understanding what's going on here. So that's left to be seen what Roach and Kylax are gonna do. And now, okay, he's gonna now go with him and find his dropship and get them all back home, hopefully. But does that mean he's gonna have to fight Core? And what are they gonna do to him? I mean, Jill, well, she hates these aliens because they killed her brother, so can understand her hatred towards them. But at some point the guy says the from Cord that he owes Morgan. They were friends. I wonder is that gonna make him hesitant to kill Roach? And I guess they didn't know that Roach was infused with this skeleton, his spine. So I wonder when they find out, are they gonna try to kill him too? It's not really an alien; just has their bones, and he can control them at how he wants to, according to the alien leader. So yeah, it's interesting where this will go. Holy shit! There's four more issues. Yes. I know. Wait. Sorry. Not four. Not four. Two. There's two more issues. So I'm so looking forward to see how this concludes. I mean, so far it's been fantastic. I hope we have a nice big bang in the end. What will happen to Roach and Core? That's all left to be seen. Yeah, this would also make for a pretty good maybe TV show. Yes. Oh yeah, I did mention the cover. The cover's cool. I like the action on it. You see some of this how his skeleton looks over there. Let me bring it a little closer. See over there the arm. So this cover's pretty cool. Some back colors. You got Roach standing there in front, looking all menacing, like the outfit. And this is cover. This is cover A by Blanco. Yeah. All right. Oh, there you go. So that was issue 4 of Exiled. So let me know. Have you been reading Exiled so far? What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. And that is it. Now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!